Let's have a look at how you clean out the brushes then. We saw that the preferred solvent for this is acetone. If you're only working with a small amount of resin and you're only doing one small job, you can quite happily put the acetone into the cup you've worked in. You can scrape out most of the resin and just put some acetone in there. But if you're going to be doing quite a lot of work, as I am, then this is the way to do it. It basically involves 3 containers with acetone in. And effectively you move from one container to the next, removing the resin as you go. I'm not going to bother cleaning the cup out, these are disposable, so I'm just going to throw that away, but the brush I would like to keep. So the first thing you do is you squeeze out as much of the resin as you can, just with a paper towel or whatever. And the way this works is this: the first of the containers removes the vast majority of the resin and pig. Not all, but most. You squeeze that out. Then you move on to the second. That's pretty clean, there's not a lot coming out in there, but just to be on the safe side, we'll move on to the final one. The final acetone, the final container, takes out any of the residues that are left. After this, the brush should be perfectly clean, but not quite ready for use, because if you remember, I did say that you had to let the acetone completely evaporate from the brush before you used it again, because the acetone that remains in there could contaminate the resin for the next job. So that's going to take about 5 minutes to dry, and then it'll be ready for use again. What will eventually happen, obviously, is that this container, the acetone in there, will eventually become saturated with the resin. What you do then is you tip that out, you dispose of that as I explained before. You then fill that with clean acetone, and that becomes container number 3, and they all move down, and you just simply keep rotating them. That way it uses the least possible acetone for continuously cleaning the brushes.